Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adam, and in today's video I thought it's been 2 years since old XPLANE got released, and I did a first look on the demo when it came out on a stream and kind of edited it for a video, and I thought let's revisit XPLANE12 after 2 years of updates. What is it like? I don't know what resume last flight will do, because the last time I used this was that stream where we flew around Portland in the J Cub. So we're going to do that, and I think it was this one, Portland International. So we're going to, compare the two. Obviously we want daytime. So, yeah. Do it there. I want to actually have weather, so let's have few clouds, broken. Ooh, yeah, scattered. So let's have a look to see what it looks like. What the state of it is. You get an MD-82, you get the 737 and A330, and all these planes. Of course, you get his Evolution plane. So I haven't got any add-ons or mods. This is the default 12. I don't even know what the settings are on, to be honest. Okay, so I'm not sure if these are default or if these are mine. I honestly don't know. But we're gonna go in. Oh, it doesn't remember. Oh, it does. Okay, let's go. Oh, hello. Uncalibrated. What's that? Nope. There we go. Okay. There's only the yaw and the toe brakes. And you gotta go back in. Okay, come on. Right, yeah, so it's been a while. Obviously I've seen, streamers use this, so I kind of have got an idea, but I'm gonna link my previous video down below so you can go check out. There was about 50 minutes of me flying around Portland in the Cub, trying out different settings as well. I think I did the default setting, the lowest settings, and the highest settings. Again, don't know what this one is, but yeah, let's get in and see what she's like in 2025. So there we go. What's this new update to XPLANE? Click below. Yeah, let's have a look at that, shall we? Oh, it takes you to a YouTube video. Oh man, that's a complete and utter. There we go. Still moving as slow as ever, but okay. So at first glances, from what I remember, not much has changed in this flight deck. Still haven't got the cords that these things do, that move, that don't actually move. These aren't moving at all when you do that, so that's interesting. But yeah, let's go for a flight, shall we, and see. Now remember, I had trouble taking off last time, so let's try her out. Set parking brake. Release parking brake, that's what you want. P for that. Yep. Alright, here we go. Oh, now we're moving. After I go in the menu. Right, whatever. Oh, shit. Burned. Let's go there. Start new flight. That's the only way. Start a whole new flight. Okay, I mean, okay. For all this moaning, I'm not like an XPLANE, professional. I don't know all the shortcuts, don't know all the cheats, don't know all the hacks. So, for a newbie, you know. And we're stuck in parking brake. Pushing P does fuck all. That's the parking brake to release it. Fucking shit. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, there we go. Now we're going. Okay. Come on. No. What the hell? Okay. Obviously, you just got to get... Oh, oh, shit. Come on, get me in the air, mate. I can't fucking drive a plane. There we go. We're in the air. Jesus, it's bouncy. Fuck's sake. Alright. So, obviously camera's still bloody slow ass as usual. And there's no... Oh, okay, so I can use my mouse to look around. Might be a shout, but your cursor is still on there. Alright, let's have a look here. So, in terms of... in terms of usability, it's still looking very finicky. Hang on, let me turn that down. In terms of the landscape, let's have a look at these houses. Oh man. I mean, I don't see that much change, to be fair. I kind of wish we were in Portland. This isn't where we were. Yeah. Oh shit. You know what? We're gonna change. Oh. I need to go for a P3D flight after this to wash myself. Okay. Here we go. Right. Slowly increasing the throttle. Oh, she's turning. Why is she turning? Fuck it, let's get in the air. Oh, she's skidding, she's sliding. Just get me in the air, mate. Okay, we're in the air. Bloody hell. So, in terms of the, whoa. In terms of the plane, I don't actually see that much difference. And I know that the shaders, the textures, everything's had a revamp since launch. They've done updates galore to everything. Obviously, their airport defaults are very nice. And obviously, if this is the sort of default starting point, they're going to put so much effort into this one. So, but yeah, default airports in X-Plane look very nice, my friend. Okay. Very bouncy. Let's head into the suburbs, as we did with our other video. Sound is very loud. I haven't changed any, you know. Clouds do look good, I must say. Well, the skies look somewhat better in terms of cloud shapes. No trim. Okay. So my first impressions is that not much has changed looking at the landscape down below. I mean, they've planted trees and buildings now. That seems to be the norm here. But nothing really has changed. Like, this is exactly what it looked like on launch. The road network system looks a little bit Fruit Loopy here. I don't know what that is all about. And look at these sharp roads here. Alright, let's get down. Let's get down and dirty. We're breaking up. We're breaking up. Road textures seem more bland. Obviously, you've still got the dynamic sort of housing estate, you know. Probably a little bit more detail in the models as well. Traffic lights, you know, fences around the houses. Houses do look nice, so do the buildings. Like, there has been an improvement, I feel, over that. You know, the down to the ground detail has definitely, you know, had a facelift. Trees, I mean, I'll let you know when we crash what the barking looks like, but I feel like the landscape definitely has had a little boost. Now, I will say this, there is one major difference, by the way, between the old video that I did 2 years ago and this video, and that is my hardware has significantly changed. So in the other video, I was running an i7 700K CPU with a 1080 Ti GPU and I think 32 gigabytes of RAM. The new PC I'm on is the i7 i7 800K or i8 700K, one of the two, can't remember, with a 3090 in and 64 gig of RAM. So it can handle a lot more than my old one did, but in all honesty, still don't really. But then again, all the settings are pretty much been already set, so for a smooth flight, I guess. And I think it still looks good. Now we're gonna put it on the lowest settings of everything in a second and see what that looks like. Don't I have to restart everything? Probably best to, but RSVP. I love the in-jokes of XPLANE. So let's see if we can land it. Oh dear, no. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh shit. Still go through the trees, but not the houses, probably. Oh, you can still go through the houses. Oh, hey, yo. There you go. A bit of a, I mean, yeah, collision stuff. Yeah, okay. So let's stop her here. Now I've got to work out how you get to the outside. What is the key command for outside? It'll be view or something. External. There it is. Free camera is C. Okay. Oh, hello. There. What about it? Okay. You don't exactly have great movement, to be honest. You can't pan and turn. Oh, we're back in W. I mean, what is this shit? Oh, fuck you now. Okay, so again, only as far as the, you can't have to do that to do a 3. Right, let's have a look at the trees. How is that improved? I mean, it's just getting used to the controls. No improvement on the trees. They look the same. I mean, ground detail has been improved. The increase in resolution of textures. Traffic's been bumped. Like, the clouds look like they've had a good one. But anyway, let's restart this flight. See, where's the restart bit? Gonna change location and then go back and to start new flight. Okay, so start new. Before we do though, we want to change all these down to minimum. Everything down. This is the lowest settings, so should be fun. Ooh, I prefer 60, 85 if you've done that correctly, mate. And then that doesn't move. Well then that It needs to be 55 then, I feel. No, 85. That's correct peripherals. Okay. So this is everything on the lowest settings. Oh, man. Yeah. What? I thought that's what you were doing, mate. Okay. So, on the lowest settings, airport's gone again. Obviously, everything looks skank. Let's do. Oh, she's slipping again. So, yeah, lowest settings. Again, they removed the airport with just the gates. Like, everything's gone, basically. This is basically FS20, not even FSX. It's Flight Simulator 2004, a century of flight mode. Like, mental, isn't it? Like, there's nothing. I mean, the water's still nice. Clouds are still kind of there. Like, it's literally nothing. Just the roads. Like, who flies? Anyway, enough of this shit. Let's get into everything at high now. Can I just do, yeah. Everything maxed out. Melt the PC. And, oh, well, I wanted to select and start a new flight, mate. I hope you're not just going to put me back in the world. You know, I wanted to start on the ground again, you know. It's just, the logic to this thing, right? I'll tell you this as well. When I first started this up, a fucking little video from Austin came up saying, "Hi there, I'm going to show you my plane and we're going to go for a little flight," as like this little intro video. Obviously, I skipped it, but when I reloaded, when I reloaded back in, okay, so you just got to do that and then click. That's a bit of a ball thing. So when I reloaded back in, it disappeared. Honestly, it's like ego. It's like, I want to make sure that you guys know I'm here. I'm gonna, you know, okay, so this is maxed out on everything. And in all honesty, from the settings I had before, I don't really visually see any difference. But the frames are low. Let's go. See what she's got. I mean, the frames aren't too low. They're still flyable, but it's not as smooth as it was before. Oh, fuck. Tell you that turns a lot quicker. All right. Let's, I do like the mouse controls seem a bit different as well on this. I guess it would be if there's lag. I do like the mouse control though. But yeah, so I really don't see a difference from when I first loaded in. Like, the airport looks pretty much the same. Maybe the texturing. There's more dirt on the window, that's for sure. Hang on, we're going a bit fast here. I don't know, it really doesn't seem that different. We still got trees coming through the buildings, or does that get fixed when you have the high settings? Where was the building with the trees? I don't know. I can't see any. I think it was here, these ones. So the higher the settings, the more accurate everything's placed. That can't be right. Right, let's bleed off some of this speed. Let's go down and see the town. Ah, no, here it is. So they're still, yeah. So attention to detail, I mean, come on guys. But other than that, it does look fine. Obviously maxed out graphics induces performance hit, you know. And again, like I said before, I don't really see that much difference from having everything maxed out. Nice train, I love that. Let's follow the train. Come on, let's chase her down. How far did she travel? When did she suddenly disappear on us? I was impressed the first time I did this with how long sim objects stayed in the sim, you know, in terms of the cars and shit. I was very impressed. Oh god, we're gonna go faster than this thing. Oh dude, I'm going too fast. Mate, that train must be going like 50 miles an hour. So I guess that's accurate. I don't know how fast trains go, to be honest. I'm not a train connoisseur. Alright, let's get some power. We're gonna crash. Whoa, damn. She's jumpy, man. She's jumpy. So, yeah, in terms of, like, you know, a simulator, obviously this is kind of like mixing old school and new school, because if you kind of like the FSX, P3D kind of way of doing simulator, that sort of satisfies that. But if you prefer the more modern, you know, shading and DirectX features, even though it doesn't use DirectX, but you know, the sort of kind of like up-to-date simulator, physics, and reflections and shit like that, then this is the perfect blend. This is kind of like the perfect simulator, because it has modern features for like weathering, rain, reflections, shadows, but the old land class style based way of creating the sim. Yes, you still need an internet connection really to run this, because the weather is, you know, a weather engine built in. You need then the live data, but I think obviously you can use profiles. You don't have to be online to use this. I'm pretty sure it has an offline mode, which is really what trumps those simulators that require the internet connection. You can still go fly it. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of maxed out graphics. Everything looks too weird and sharp and unnatural. It definitely, yeah, this isn't the simulator to max out shit. Let's change all this. So I can't remember what I had before. Shit. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any of this shit on. Okay, so yeah, pulled up the old settings. The only thing I've changed is this. My cloud quality before was on high, and I've just maxed it out, but the rest of the settings are exactly what I had before. I don't know if I have to restart anything, but anyway, I didn't the first time, so I won't the second time. We will restart the flight though. So I just want to say, obviously, like, I know, like, hardcore XPLANE people, if they watch this, are saying, mate, you know, you're being a dick, you know, you don't know how to use it. That's probably 80% of my frustrations and and issues here. So, yes, I'm not an avid, like I said, XPLANE user, so I'm coming in from this as a new user. If you've bought this brand new and never used XPLANE before, how will you fare, and how much help are you given? You know, how easy is it to sort of get to grips with? There we go, that's better. Clouds do look a bit different on Ultra, I will say that. Still got all the grime on the windows, still got everything looking the same as it did before, just more frames. Let's go. Oh, that's the brakes. Okay. Here we we go. Slowly increase the throttle. And then you gotta sort of hard right it when it starts to turn. There we go, like that. But it still don't work. Let's get in the air. Okay. Whoa, whoa. So yeah, as a new X-Plane user, how easy are you gonna find it? Getting to grips with it, and you know, how much sort of tweaking are you gonna have to do? I mean, in all honesty, not much. You're not given that many options for tweaking. I will be honest there. Like, there ain't, it's not like I'm used to total open access here, and in the menu there ain't that much, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's like, it's good because you're not then sitting there tweaking everything, but at the same time, to get the maximum out of something, you really do need to play with it. Let's head for those clouds like we did last time. So these are the settings for me, although I am in a Cub and I'm flying over the default area, which is going to be the most optimized and the most like best looking part of the sim. So, but obviously if I was in a more intensive plane, it would be a different story. What are my, let me have a look at my, my CPU, what's it doing and everything. So, oh shit, what's going on? There we go. So my CPU, 30%, my GPU, 50%, so my hardware is not really getting used. Now my CPU, you do not want it used. Like, let's have a look at the cores. So, yeah, it's pretty spread out. Oh, dude. It's pretty spread out. You know, it looks pretty even, I'd say. But yeah, you do not want your CPU maxed out. The more your CPU is sweating, the more stutters you're most likely to get. And you do want some overhead with your CPU. So between 40 and 65, 70 is the sweet spot. Anything higher than 80 and you're going to be running a hot CPU. GPU, you want it pretty much 90% as much as possible. Between 60 and 90, but never at 100. If you're at 100, you're gonna get a crash. If this is bottled and stuck at 100, something's gone wrong, you know? And you need to look into that. And same with the CPU. If these two are maxed out, you need to investigate. So, right. Can we not get into the clouds? I wanna... So yeah, up high, you know, obviously the higher you go, the more repetitive things can start to look, but I think it does all right. I mean, the atmosphere's had a major overhaul. Now, I've heard a rumor as of recording this video that there's going to be a massive weather update coming within the next couple of months. So this video was recorded on August the 25th. I don't know when you're watching this, but there was a massive weather overhaul. I don't know if it would be classed as like an art update, visuals, or if it was like for more precision or for more options. I don't know. But that's what I heard. If it's true or not, again, I don't know. There's a lot of shit on the windows. It kind of almost prevents you seeing the sim at a certain way. Is that done for... Yeah. I can't seem to get above the cloud here. Oh, I think we're about to hit it, actually. Okay, so we're going into the clouds now, relying on instrumentation pretty much which is getting a little bit more turbulent. We haven't got the beautiful scenery to help me here. Can't even... I've got to make sure my... I would have thought there'd be moisture on the window as I'm going through. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We might be... Ooh, I think we were preparing for a stall then. Whoa. Man, we're all over the place. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more, but in terms of frames, I'm quite surprised because they're not tanking when you're in the 3D clouds. So that's a win. But there's a lot going for X-Plane, I gotta say. You know, if I got used to this sim properly, the controls and everything, it would probably... Whoa! There you go. Alright, so the camera's static. Right, okay. Is there not a follow me camera? Or like a spot plane version? $6,000 feet. Does the cup get up that high? I guess so. Yeah, let's go dive bombing now. How close to the ground can we go? I do see it there. 100 miles an hour. Oh, she's losing it. She's losing it. There we go. I literally got no throttle. I'm gonna play around a golf here. Yeah, I gotta say, visually nothing's changed for me. I don't see any improvement in the ground visuals, but that's not probably been the point of the updates since launch. It's probably been under the hood changes, performance. Let's get down to that highway and follow it again. You know, it's probably been minor tweaks, but focused on improving the quality of the product rather than the visual look of it. I'm sure there have probably been visual tweaks here and there, but okay. Let's follow these truck cars. See what the signs are like again. I can hear the bin men outside my door now. Right, so yeah, pretty much the same as it was when we did this last time. Some signs seem to be back to front. I don't know, man. There's like a little few. I mean, I don't know if yeah, I think I saw power lines. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check the night lights out in a second. But I gotta say, it's, yeah. Still looks the same to me. Right, let's get some height and we'll check out the night lighting. Can I do this very easily, or is it like a burn situation? view. Well, I don't know. We'll just do it this way. There you go. Okay, so nighttime, I mean, has always been the right time for X-Plane. And I used to, I remember I found this night lighting pack system, which really gave the nighttime a boost visually and gorgeously, and it kind of almost looks like it's been implemented in this one, because it looks very similar, although less of a color variation. Like that light pack, that night pack that I
attention all aircraft.
what the fuck?
Information Yankee current.
The fuck? Shut up. Yeah, we don't want that. I think we're being followed. They're onto us. But yeah, that night pack gave more color variation with stuff. I don't know if it's compatible with 12 or not, but I might give it a go and see what it's like. But in all honesty, I don't think it really needs it. It looks pretty good. It's just the color variation would be nice. You know, more kind of LEDs, or see a lot of fluorescent and, you know, a lot of oranges. Needs more blues, more aquas. I see one down there. Like, needs more. But yeah, obviously the night time has always been impressive at X-Plane. So I gotta say, yeah, overall, it's been 2 years since XPLANE12, and it's had many updates, you know, features, quality of life, art, and it's still going strong. In fact, it's probably had a bit of a resurgence, I'd say, in certain communities, because of the Microsoft Sim has obviously moved on to 2024 since this came out, and, you know, as a early baby new sim, obviously teething problems, and it's got to sort of grow into itself, and not a lot of people have patience for that kind of thing, but they still can use 2020, although I imagine the update system on that's now more limited because the focus is on 2024, and then in the future, who knows, 2028 or whatever, when they decide to, you know, refill their coffers when the funds are running low, they'll make up a new, you know, combat simulator or something, you know. This is for those who want fire and guns and everything we've been withholding from other sims. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I think we're going to try and land it here. Does L for lights do anything? No. Okay, wishful thinking. I'm going to try and land it here. Runway was here. I don't know what happened to it. The airport seems to have disappeared on me. So I think I'm just too low to see it. That's all it is. I think it's here. Yeah. Or that could be a road. I don't know. Either way, we're landing on it. Or should we just try and land on a road? Oh, no, I see it now. I see it. Yeah, it's too far away. We're just going to land it on the road here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been of any interest. I've enjoyed flying around in the sim, and I don't really utilize X-Plane as much as I should. I use P3D because I know it intuitively. I've got loads of add-ons, and I do enjoy it natively, and my reactions and everything are attuned to that sim. But XPLANE12 has its pluses. It's my backup sim, so, and I do need to get used to it, because if P3D ever sort of fails on me, which it never has, then I will need something and be used to it. Oh shit, burn. Anyway, That's that, my friend. That is that. Where the hell are we? Let's get away from the crash site. Yeah, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. You can't frame me for it, man. I don't know. Alright. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again in the future. Bye. I need to get the bus now. Bye.